Welcome back to English class, the at-home edition. Last time we were talking about gadgets. We looked in the student book at some gadgets. And what you need to do is to write about your gadget that you thought of. So you have the 3 questions. You also get to draw and do the writing section. We looked at the student book as our guide, and I went over how to do this. So you should be able to do it if you haven't done it already. We're going to move on. We're going to be on page 80 in our workbook. At the top are some new words: created, bill, decision, activities, and adults. We're going to use these for the next 5 sentences. I will help you get started. Jane didn't have the money to pay her phone, and she was really stressed. That is a bill. Just like at a restaurant or any time you need to purchase something, we call it a bill. A bill sometimes comes in the mail. You need to pay a water bill, electricity bill, internet bill, phone bill. These are all possible bills. Children can get in the museum for free, but blank paid $10. So the children don't have to pay money, but the adults pay $10. James has to make about the bike he wants to buy. He needs to make a decision. That means decide. Maybe there's more than one bike he wants. You could make a decision. There might be a black bike or a red bike. You have to decide which bike. So you make a decision. I decide I'll get the red bike. That's making a decision. Every day you make decisions. Everything you do is usually a decision, something you decide. The next 2 I will leave for you, 4 and 5. There are only 2 words left to fill in the blanks. So try those for yourself. Part 2. Write T for true and F for false. Correct the sentences. This is about The Sims. Sims 3. Sims is a game that came out when I was a kid for a computer. We're going to read this article here. My Sims family. My family will have 4 members. My father, my mother, my sister, and of course, me. My father will be 45 years old. He will be tall and thin. My mother will be 40 years old. She will be tall too, with long blonde hair and green eyes. They will both be doctors. My sister will be older than me. She will be 15 years old, with short brown hair and blue eyes. She will be a student. I will be 11 years old. I will be tall, thin, with blonde hair and green eyes. I will be the best student in the class. The Sims is a virtual reality game. That is true. You can only be a man or a woman in the Sims game. Man or woman. Doesn't say boy or girl. As you could see, he was 11, so he was just a boy, not a man. So that would be false. You never make any decisions about your life. That is false. I'm going to leave 4, 5, 6, and 7 for you to do on your own. You should refer to the student book to help you with those answers. Page 90 to 91. We'll talk all about The Sims. Have the same vocabulary, but you can read about The Sims in the student book to get your answers. I answered the first 2, or the first 3. As you can see, you could be a man, woman, or child. So you should find the answers on these pages. And that's the end of the lesson. Just do those true and false questions. Goodbye for now.